Hey guys, this is part two to things partners of BPD individuals can do to improve the relationship. This can be part two. I got cut off last video, so I'm just finishing up this video. Let's see here. I just got to find my list here. All right. So this is things that the BPD partner can do to improve the relationship. So one of the things I said was take your BPD partner out on activities. BPD girls, they love going out on activities. They love disc golf, they love hiking, they love going for walks, they love going for jogs, they love going for runs, whatever. Get them outside. Oftentimes they don't like to just be cooped up inside because that starts making the wheels turn, which can make them anxious. Um, Getting them distracted in healthy ways, like hitting a nature trail. That's a perfect example of something you can do that can help them. Take your BPD partner out for dinner. I remember one time I went out for Chinese with my BPD partner. And it was actually kind of funny side story. One of her other boyfriends showed up while I was on this date with this BPD partner and actually ruined my date with her. Um, this dude actually ended up kind of ruining our relationship in general, but that's kind of off on a tangent, but that's kind of the funny stuff that happens with BPD relationships, right? I'm out on a date with this BPD girl, and one of her other guy friends shows up while we're on our date, ruins our date. So you can take your BPD partner out on activities. They love going on fun activities, disc golf, hiking, nature walks. Number nine, you can offer your BPD partner coping skills when they're really upset. Um, I used to tell my BPD partner one of her favorite shows was Bobby's Burgers. It's like a cartoon for adults. I used to, when she was really upset and wound up, I'd say, "Hey, so and so, why don't you turn on Bobby's Burgers? I know that you love that show." So, coping skills are going to be big for these women with BPD. They need to be going on hikes, they need to be going to play disc golf. Those are all healthy coping skills, right? Um, Watching their favorite shows. You know, if you see your girlfriend's wicked upset, hey, honey, why don't you put on Bobby's Burgers and smoke a joint or something like that? I don't condone drug use at all, but I'm on board with the medical marijuana community. So if, like, let's say your BPD partner, let's say they like to smoke a little weed or something like that. Hey, honey, why don't you put on Bobby's Burgers and smoke some weed? You know, weed is about the only thing I'll actually get behind because I feel like marijuana is very helpful for mental health. Tremendous results for bipolar type 1 or 2 marijuana. I've seen a lot of people with bipolar treat their bipolar with marijuana to a positive effect. So, marijuana can actually be helpful for women with BPD because it can help calm them. I don't recommend that you recommend your partners smoke marijuana while they're driving or if they're gonna drive. Don't mix the marijuana with driving. But you could say, "Hey, honey, why don't you put on your favorite show and smoke a joint?" You know, let's say they love smoking weed or something like that. "Hey, honey, why don't you put on your favorite show and drink a V8, drink a veggie juice?" So it doesn't always have to do with pot. But offering those coping skills is what you guys want to do. So if you're the partner of the BPD individual, you know what their coping skills are. Hey, honey, I see you're upset. Why don't you put on Kanye West? I know you like Kanye. Why don't you put on your Eminem CD? Or why don't you just put on some music for them that you know they like? Obviously, don't blast it. That's not going to help. But put on some music they like. So offering those coping skills. Um, the final thing you guys can do is learn about BPD to understand why your partner is behaving the way they do. Understanding what love hate cycles are in a BPD relationship. Realizing it's not your fault. Anything your BPD partner most likely is not connected to you, which means you could literally be the best boyfriend in the entire world and they may still end the relationship for literally no reason. Oftentimes, BPD girls will end a relationship for no reason. Um, just that love hate cycles. Something switches in their mind and goes over to a hate cycle with friends, family, relatives. Um, so unconditional love is one thing you guys can do. If you actually love the person, you could do the unconditional love thing where you're there for them regardless. You may have to, back off and just be the friend from a distance. Maybe you could be the friend from a distance, unconditional love. Hey, Jenny Craig, if you need a place to stay, come crash on my couch. That'd be like being an unconditional friend, right? You know the person has a mental illness, you know they're suffering. Why not offer them a couch so they don't end up down the road at some crack house getting raped or something like that? So you could help create safety for your BPD partner. Hey, Jenny Craig, if you are having a bad night, if you're at the bar, I'll come pick you up if you need a ride. Uh, just back off and be the person's friend if they're playing the love hate cycle bullshit. Just back off and be, a loving, supportive friend because that's often what a lot of these BPD girls will tell you. I just want to be friends. I don't want to be your boyfriend. I just want to be your friend. I was actually told that by one of my BPD girlfriends. I just want to be your friend. I don't want to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. So guys, that's as plain as simple as it is, right? Back off, be a friend. You may have to end the relationship for your mental health. So if you need to end the relationship to prevent yourself from getting upset, then you may need to end the relationship. Realize it's not all your partner causing these issues and problems. It's also us boyfriends too that need to look in the mirror and take personal inventory, just like they do in AA. Look in the mirror. What do I need to do to work on in this relationship? How can I improve this relationship? How can I not yell at my partner? How can I walk away so I don't smack my partner? Nobody chooses to be domestically violent. I think it just happens in the moment. I think what these men need to do is just remove themselves from the situation. If your girlfriend's upset, remove yourself from the situation. That will prevent domestic violence. Anyway, guys, if you like videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning into these videos. I'm going to have some of my Amazon merch in the description, so if you guys want to support what I do, you can buy a shirt. I think I make like 70 cents a shirt, so I'm not getting rich off it. But you can check out my Amazon links in the description. Leave some comments in the comment section to see if we can get some sort of a dialogue going. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these videos. I really appreciate you guys' support, your care, your likes, your shares, and please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.